Someday we'll get paid for this.
Hello. Hello, news aficionados. From high atop the Scrapple News Towers here in downtown Philadelphia, this is Scrapple News. And I am AP Tigger. Good to be with me, isn't it? Japan swoons in apocalyptic ruin. The Middle East is on fucking fire. We're bombing the shit out of Libya. 3 wars, millions unemployed. The rich have never been richer, and the middle class has never been poorer. But our top story tonight.
You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and the yellow. But first,
A judge struck down a ballot challenge from Mayor Nutter and Milton Street. And Milton Street stays on the ballot for mayor, ensuring that the election will not be a snorefest. It will be a pathetic and embarrassing snorefest.
Milton, where's
What
your
would you do?
5,000 people?
Huh?
Where's your 5,000 people?
That's why I like to know.
You don't see them? Well, you better look, man. You better look a little better. It's not 12 o'clock yet. Then my living will not.
On Monday, the Archdiocese of Philadelphia was slapped with the 4th lawsuit, blaming church officials for failing to protect children from sexually abusive priests. Monday's suit, filed by a 32-year-old Arizona man, is the second that names the late Monsignor John E. Gillespie as the abuser. The John Doe, who sued Monday, said Gillespie had abused him from 1988 to 1991, when he was an altar boy at Our Lady of Calvary Parish in Northeast Philadelphia. Gillespie continued to work around children despite repeated complaints to the Archdiocese. And even after Gillespie was sent for sex abuse treatment sometime before 1991, the suit said. Notice that the noose is slowly tightening around the church leadership and move higher up the chain of command. Maybe Sinead O'Connor was right.
We know we will win. We have confidence in the victory of good over evil. Fight the real enemy.
Speaking of sex with children, earlier this month, Omar Rashid Bey, 33 of Philadelphia, was sentenced to 97 months in prison for 3 counts of engaging in illicit sex conduct in foreign places. According to the FBI, in 2004, Bey entered into what he claimed was an Islamic marriage with a 14-year-old girl in Philadelphia. He then took the girl to Egypt, where she became pregnant and gave birth to a child. While in Egypt, Bey had an affair with the girl's older sister. In 2006, Bey entered into another union, purporting to be an Islamic marriage, with a 15-year-old girl. The girl was located in Philadelphia while Bey was still in Egypt, and the Islamic marriage ceremony took place via the internet in a video hookup. Bey later took his latest bride to Cairo, Egypt, with him to engage in a sexual relationship, and she too became pregnant. You know, I'm sensing a pattern here. Religion, sex with minors. Am I the only one seeing this? Last week, police arrested John Thomas, 28, of Upper Darby, who confessed to stoning to death a 70-year-old Murray Seidman, a mentally retarded hospital worker, because he claimed Seidman was making homosexual advances. Seidman was found dead in his Lansdowne apartment in January. This week, Thomas confessed to the killing because the Old Testament told him to do it. "I stoned Murray with a rock and a sock," Thomas said poetically. According to the criminal complaint, which goes on to say, John Thomas stated that he read in the Old Testament that homosexuals should be stoned in certain situations. The answer John Thomas received from his prayers was to put an end to the victim's life. John Thomas stated that he struck the victim approximately 10 times in the head. Several days after the murder, Thomas, who is the exeter and sole beneficiary of Sedman's will, returned to the apartment and pretended that he had just discovered Sedman's body, police say. Paraphrasing Max von Sydow in Woody Allen's Hannah and Her Sisters, if Jesus, or for that matter Mohammed, came back today and saw what's been done in their name, they'd never stop vomiting. I'm A.P. Ticker, and my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
But the worst are the fundamentalist preachers, third-rate conmen telling the poor suckers that watch them that they speak for Jesus and to please send in money. Money, money, money. If Jesus came back and saw what's going on in his name, he'd never stop throwing up.
Oh, God, Frederick, could you please lighten up? I'm really not in the mood to hear a review of contemporary society again.